sports. The Knicks have a new look. Only 5 returning players from a year ago. We will keep an eye on Landry Fields. He's a rookie out of Stanford who's worked his way to the starting lineup and been very impressive, moving the veteran Wilson Chandler to the bench. And Mike D'Antoni, of course, bringing his shoot-'em-up style from Phoenix into the Big Apple and into New York. And, of course, he has his guy, Amar'e Stoudemire, who has come east with him. Tonight's Sideline Reports are brought to you by Simmons, a smart choice in plumbing products. Here's Greg Dickerson.
Gary, you got a quick reaction from Doc Rivers in regards to the fisticuffs this morning between Delonte West and Von Wafer. Reaction from Ray Allen. He was asked about it. He said, nothing has really changed in the locker room. To me, he said, it's business as usual. We're around each other too long, 82 games. I told you earlier in the year, we argued to no end. Sometimes we have to agree to disagree. We're brothers in a very competitive environment. It's just the nature of competition. Doc Rivers was asked if it would have any effect on his team. He said it could have an effect, but I doubt it. I hope it doesn't. Guys?
All right, Greg, thanks a lot. Tonight's Honeydew List is brought to you by Honeydew Donuts. Try a delicious cinnamon coffee cake muffin today and enjoy the local flavor of honeydew.
Well, control the tempo. We want to run, and we don't want them to run. And go inside. We've got the beef. Put it on the bun and eat it.
You're making me hungry, Tommy.
Hey!
Leon Wood will throw it up, joined by officials Mike Callahan and Josh Tibbett tonight here at the Garden. We are underway between the Knicks and the Celtics. Third game of the season for Boston, second for New York. New York coming off a win against Toronto on the road on Wednesday night. Tried to get it down low to Paul Pierce, and a quick turnover for the Celtics.
That has been some of their problems, turnovers. They're trying to work on Gallinari on that play. So that came right out of the locker room.
Speaking of the devil, grabs nothing.
Well, he felt he could drive on Pierce the last preseason game.
Mozgov, the big guy from Russia, on Shaq.
And he got a good look.
Defensive 3 seconds on the call. Here's the Subaru key matchup, Tommy.
Well, I want to look at Gallinari. There's his points. Paul Pierce. And last season, I will tell you this, that Pierce can drive by this guy every single time. And he can get inside their defense. But Pierce has got to stay with this guy on the perimeter. He's a terrific three-point shooter.
The Knicks get one from the line. Ray Felton brought in as a free agent. Signed a 2-year deal to run this offense. Stoudemire, deadly.
Yeah, you don't want him to be the outlet sitting at the free throw line. You got to pay attention to him.
Felton is on Ray as Ray tries to go baseline. Fields, the rookie, ends up with a steal. Mozgov. Hard off the glass, but draws the foul.
Yeah, and look at what happened after the play. There were 2 Knicks coming in on the miss for a putback. Now that's 2 turnovers. Celtics very sloppy. And look at those 2 Knicks on the weak side. Even if he missed, it was an easy putback. That's what a fast break team will do to you if you don't get back quickly. They will pound the boards, take the quick shot, and nobody in a position to block them out.
Garnett with the foul on the rookie, Mozgov. He's one of 2 rookies in the starting lineup for the Knicks. Rondo had the hot hand in Cleveland. Goes down low and finds nothing. Here's Felton. Pierce in pursuit. Mozgov with the follow on the break.
Now there's what I was just talking about. Attack to the rim. People coming up behind the play.
Shaq with a major weight advantage over Mozgov, but Shaq has a weight advantage over everybody.
Well, we got to get a shot here.
Shot clock down to 4 for the Celts. Shaq tries to go inside, loses control. Shot clock violation. Another turnover for the C's. Tonight's Courtside Cam is brought to you by Lincoln. It's not just luxury. It's smarter than that, Tommy.
Well, you watch them head up the court. There's 3 white jerseys trailing on the penetration, but nobody bothers to worry about who's coming up behind them. And that's what the Knicks will do.
Offensive foul going to be called on Stoudemire. The Diesel in there planting his feet.
Well, the big plug plugged it up. Here's the big plug. Watch him. You don't want to run into the big plug.
No. Now, well, you listen, you know, Shaq was a statue over at Harvard Square. He did the statue routine right there.
Well, it was more like the Great Wall of China. Yeah.
The big plug.
That's it. He's going to plug that defense.
The big Shamrock, Massachusetts, the big Shatsu, and now the big plug. Maybe the big Shug.
We have really not had a big plug.
Gallinari gets called for the foul. Pierce and Gallinari, our Subaru key matchup, keeping an eye on that. A lot of matchups here worth following in this game. Rondo open underneath, loose ball, and a foul is going to be called.
But I missed Rondo. Is absolutely wide open for a 3 count. There's his man coming over to help out on Garnett. So they're prepared to double team people down in the low post. Everybody but Shaq. So they're going to protect Stoudemire when he's trying to defend against Garnett.
Gallinari with 2 quick personal fouls. So he's going to sit down, and the hot hand Wilson Chandler will come off the bench. He had 22 points to lead all scorers in their win on Wednesday night in Toronto.
Well, he is a guy you really have to pay attention to. He's a terrific 3-point shooter, too. But he also can put it to the floor and overpower you.
Celtics struggling offensively here. 9:26 to go in the first without a point. Mozgov is called for the walk.
He's pretty nimble for a big guy.
Well, you have Mozgov from Russia, and you have Semi from Turkey. Semi Erden. Both guys can handle the ball. Rondo hard to the hoop.
Yeah. And Fields got away with one there.
Rondo gets the Celts on the board. Felton nails the 3.
We kept talking about chemistry the other night. Well, you cannot go up in the air and start passing the ball unless the guy is absolutely open. Rondo's got to take the shot, make them come at him. They're playing him for the pass right now, and he doesn't see it.
5 turnovers already for the Celtics in this ball game.
How many shots? 2.
Not enough. Exactly.
And we're 8+ into the game. Left on the first quarter clock.
Yeah. Well, the good news is they're shooting 50% from the floor. The bad news, Tommy, they're 1 for 2.
Well,
Mozgov wasn't ready for the pass. Blocked by Chandler as Rondo goes to the hoop.
Here's Chandler. They open it up, but then Chandler gets right on his shooting hand as he eludes the man that was defending him. That was good help defense. Well, they put Felton on Ray so he can run past Hicks.
KG.
Yo! Woo! I thought it'd never come.
Needed that one, right, Tommy? Chandler. Rondo for Pierce. Back to Rondo for Ray Allen.
Well, I'll tell you, this is a fast break that becomes a disaster. They give it to Pierce. Back to Rondo. Rondo lifts the big guy. Ray can't finish it off. Pierce gets whacked. 3-on-2 and no layup.
Mozgov gets called for the foul. Pierce to inbound. KG posting up Stoudemire. Fields with the board.
You know what? We're going to have one terrific second half.
I hope so here, pal. If not, you're going to blame me for this. We got to get Mike back. Well, I have to tell you, I miss Mike already because generally Paul Pierce comes over and gives us the fist pump before the game, and Mike always tells him the officials. And Paul was really surprised to see me, and I didn't have the officials for him.
Yeah, probably thought you never knew the officials. But you do. I know you do.
I have them right here, and you know, Mr. Callahan, Mr. Wood, and Mr. Timmons. I call him Mr. Tom. But I hope I didn't throw him off. Chandler for three. He's not afraid to shoot the ball.
He's got a good outside shot.
KG. Chandler with the answer on the fast break jam.
Well, they got cross. Got caught with the cross over. Small guy on their big guy. There's another alley-oop.
He's on Ray.
Here's the break. So far, well, he got hit on the head on the pass. So.
Yeah, before the shot.
Yep. But one of the things is not working out is controlling the tempo of this game, and the Celtics are just not getting back fast enough, nor are they protecting against rebounds. So the Knicks are having it their way.
Amar'e trying to run the pick and roll with Felton, but Chandler going hard to the hoop. 9-point lead for the Knicks right now. Just under 6 to go in the first quarter here at the TD Garden.
I'm waiting for the Celtics to get mad.
Well, they're starting to get angry.
What is going on here?
Now the Celtics are running. Pierce.
Good outlet. Pierce galloped into the wing. Wide open he got.
Rondo pushing the ball up the floor. We get a timeout on the floor. Celtics going to talk it over. Knicks by 5. Celtics looking for offense. Tricks or treat tonight or what? The New York Knicks trying to get into the swing of things here. 15-10. They are down by 5. 5:14 to go. Let's go to the Comcast HD Zone, brought to you by Xfinity Triple Play. Xfinity TV, Internet, and voice. Here's Greg.
All right, Gary, thanks so much. Amar'e Stoudemire, the $100 million man. I talked to him this morning at shoot-around, and the Knicks, believe it or not, were not his #1 choice, despite the money that was thrown out there. He said he wanted to stay as a Phoenix Sun. He said that was his #1 choice, but it just didn't work out. As for coming to New York, he calls it a big challenge, from taking a team that hasn't made the playoffs the past couple of years to a team that he thinks can make the playoffs this season. As for creating a super team, I asked him about it. He said, yeah, it's something I've definitely thought about. It is possible we may see Carmelo Anthony and Chris Paul in a Knicks uniform, at least if it's up to Amar'e Stoudemire. Gary, let's go back to you.
Well, there's no question that the Knicks are looking to get better and are making things more competitive in the Atlantic Division. Of course, their hearts were broken like Cleveland's, Chicago's when LeBron went down to Miami. And Amar'e right now is their guy. There were rumors also flying around about them trying to get Chris Paul, but right now Carmelo Anthony, the Brooklyn native, seems to be the hot rumor. Stoudemire works it and gets the foul.
Well, Felton's getting into the teeth of the defense, and if he can't get really to the free throw line, what he's doing is alley-ooping, but that time he caught the weak side of the Celtics defense looking, and you've got to stay with Stoudemire. There is no question, you almost, when he's particularly at that spot, at the elbow up there in the foul line, you'll destroy half of their offense if you get in the passing lane to him.
And he makes the second foul on Baby. He was a threat rebounding the ball and scoring the basketball. Mike D'Antoni certainly happy that he chose the Knicks, as coach and player were reunited from their days in Phoenix. They look to double Shaq, kick it out to Paul. Pierce drops the bucket.
Now, there is a deflection. That's a good sign. Deflections are good.
The deflections are good. Activity. Getting hands out there, Tom.
Hands up.
Yep.
Deflections are good.
It's Felton. Forward by Pierce, looking for Rondo. Rajon the other way. Mozgov back there with the block.
Yeah, that was an up and under. Nice look, though.
Fields. Boy, the Knicks try to kill you going the other way on the break. Here's Rondo.
Yeah. That's what the Phoenix Suns did. Get it up there. Shoot the threes. Little pick and roll. Get the pop-out guy.
So far, Tommy loves Baby. Largest lead was 9 by the Knicks, and the Celtics quickly have trimmed it to 2 seconds remaining in the first. Knicks have gone cold.
Would you have believed it a minute ago?
No, I wouldn't have. 3:45, I should say, in the first. Substitution coming in the ball game for the Knicks is going to be Tony Douglas.
Here's Ray. They push it up. Nice pick by Baby. Frees up his shooting hand. It's fouled on the shot by Felton. It was Felton.
Number 2, Ray Felton. So he and Douglas now will work out of the backcourt. With Fields and Chandler and Amar'e Stoudemire on the floor for the Suns. Marquise Daniels checks into the game.
Well, the Celtics are really going small right now. So there is no center. The center will be Big Baby, as they've taken out Mozgov. So Baby's going to take Amar'e. And Amar'e will take Big Baby. And Amar'e is not the world's greatest defender.
And here's Fields. Here's Baby. He likes the look. Celtics their first lead of the game.
Get the ball to Baby. He's got the hot hand.
You got that right, Tommy. He's playing with a lot of confidence off the bench. The crowd is on their feet here at the TD Garden. They double team Amar'e. Nice move to the hoop by the rookie Fields.
Yeah. Everybody watched Amar'e.
Here's Paul. And he drains the 3. Paul Pierce at 7 points. Baby kept the body in front of Amar'e.
Cut off the basket.
Douglas is on Rajon Rondo. Trying to get it underneath. Celtic turnover. Keys couldn't handle it. 7th turnover for the Celtics in this game. But they've captured the lead. Up by 3. 2:35 to trailing by 9. It's struggling early in the first quarter. Got their act together quickly. 21-18. They lead the Knicks right now here in the first. Hey, Celtics fans, tickets are on sale now for all regular season home games at the TD Garden. Don't miss your chance to be there live as the C's take on some of the NBA's best at home this year. To purchase your tickets today, log on to Celtics.com, call 1-800-4NBA-TIX, or visit the TD Garden box office. Tonight's Star Trek is presented by Verizon Wireless, and we are following Amar'e Stoudemire, a man who has made the Knicks a player here in the Eastern Conference.
Well, he's got 3 points, but he's got 3 assists, and people have been cutting him off at the pass. He got doubled the other night. The first game he ended up with, what was it? No, he got 30 against us.
Yeah, in the preseason, but that's when KG also got bounced with the technicals.
Right.
He had 19 on Wednesday night with 10 points against Toronto, and he will draw attention. It's interesting to see Felton play because the coach brought him in. He thinks he can be a guy that can run that Phoenix type of offense. Chandler swings that out. It's going to go off Rondo. But a charge is going to be called. Big baby. What, is he little plug?
He's little plug. Might have been in a circle. Shh. Don't tell him.
Don't tell anybody.
I said he might have been.
Oh, okay. All right.
It wasn't definitive.
I can't believe I just shushed a Hall of Famer.
That's it. Don't shush me.
Baby from Rondo.
Strong. What a great look by Rondo. Now their defense is breaking down a little bit. They're watching the ball. They're not staying with people.
Ronnie Torioff is on the floor. Bill Walker, former Celtic, also on the floor for the Knicks. Chandler, he can heat it out. Marquise on him. Marquise Daniels drawing that assignment now. A. Sherrod Blakely wrote about that matchup on CSNNE.com. Check out our Celtic Insider online. And Greg Dickerson will be talking to Sherrod later on in the game. Here's Pierce. Shot clock at 8. Paul's got the hot hand at 9 points tonight to lead all scorers.
And he knew the shot clock was winding down. I'll tell you, Nate's going to give Felton a real job working.
I don't know if I've seen a player work harder during warmups than Nate Robinson. Boy, does he sweat. He gets after it. Pierce gets by Torioff. Boyd comes down to Rondo. Nate, nice head fake penetration. Rondo flying and trying to get something going, but a call underneath.
Watch Rondo climb the stairs, take it away from one of their big guys, kicks it out to Nate. Clean look for a 3, turns it down, goes into the paint, and just gets whacked hard.
So Nate goes to the line, and Ray Felton will take a break and head to the Knicks bench. And Roger Mason Jr., the sharpshooter who played for the San Antonio Spurs, is now checked into the ball game. Baby Marquise, Nate, Rondo, and Pierce will hit the bench, and Von Wafer will come into the ball game.
For the Celtics, number 12, Von Wafer replaces Paul Pierce.
Well, you're liable to see a lot of this unit, and they would definitely like Delonte to be involved with this unit so that Rondo could take a breather.
Seven more games for Delonte, or I should say 6 3/4 thereabouts for Delonte West. Mason will keep it alive. Overthrown.
That went to Cambridge.
Tony Douglas didn't have the handle on that pass. You had to be Shaq to reach and get that one, Tommy.
Definitely needed the big plug on that one.
The big plug. I think we have a new nickname: Big Plug, Little Plug. I don't know if they're going to like it, but we like it.
Well, that's what their job is, to plug the defense on any kind of penetration. Big Baby has been just absolutely sensational doing that in all these preseason games.
Ray is back into the ball game. Hiding down there in the corner, the bottom of your screen. 4 seconds. Rondo's going to take it, gives it to Von Wafer, who'll take it. So it's been a tough day for Von Wafer, but he couldn't get it to drop, but Doc gave him some playing time. After one, the Celtics rallied after a sluggish start, and they are up by 7 over the Knicks. And that is one of the prettiest shots in the country right there. A look at Boston from the sky at night. Celtics by 7 as we start the second frame here against the Knicks. The most convenient way to get in touch with Tommy and Mike is by emailing a question to Tommy and Mike's mailbag on csnne.com, the online home for Comcast Sportsnet. Your question could be used live in the pregame show or on the website. It is the most convenient way to talk to the two of the guys from TD Bank, America's most convenient bank. Wafer gets called for the foul. Robertson in pursuit of Douglas. Wow, did he call that, Tommy? Did that count? Are you kidding me? First quarter stats, I'm sorry, Tom.
Went in the book.
That's it. Speaking of the book, let's check the book, Tom. First quarter stats are presented by Ace Tickets. Call 1-800-MY-SEATS. Celtics really turned it around offensively and got it going in the second half of the first quarter, and it was really, they just had to start shooting the ball, Tom. Wasn't they were missing shots, they just weren't shooting the ball.
Yeah, they had the first 4 possessions with turnovers. I think it might have even been 5.
Well, they started out quickly with 6 turnovers for the Celtics, and now they're holding steady at 7. Davis called for the foul. Wafer on the former Celtic Bill Walker. Nice shot by Bill.
Well, I tell you, Von Wafer was sitting on his shooting hand too. That's confidence.
Here's Nate, the other part of the Walker trade. Rondo hard underneath. Keese is there. Oh, and it's going to be blocked by Chandler, but it ends up going in for the Celts.
Life is a bullet show.
It is. You're right, Tommy. Walker. Shot clock at 8. Walker sets a screen on Marquise. Wafer over on Chandler. Comes down to Rondo. Nate not afraid to take it. Nice hustle by Baby. Oh, wow. He'll go Knicks way.
Yeah. Here's a nice pass. Watch this now. And there's the tip. Well, he got fouled on the play. The last one he got fouled on, they didn't call.
Ronnie Torioff is in for the Knicks. There's Douglas. Maybe looking to have Torioff clear. Cut to the basket for the easy layup. Largest lead of the game for the Celtics by 7. Knicks have cut it to 2. Make that back to 4 for Nate Robinson.
Nice play by Baby. He saw that Nate had a half a step. Might have even been a full step on his defender.
Wilson Chandler getting some major minutes in this game. Even though he's not starting, he is certainly playing a lot. Once he gets in, he sticks in. Turnover, they're going to call a carry on that one.
Here's a little give and go. In it goes, and watch, he's got a half a step, more than a half a step. And Turiev had to stay nailed to Big Baby. That's what made the basket so easy.
Donkey to Shrek back to Donkey. Turnover by Rondo. Chandler has Walker on the wing, but he's going to look for Mason, who's not afraid to take. Rondo skies for the board. Rondo will draw the call. Foul is going to be on Douglas as we take you to break. Happy Halloween, everybody. Boo. Wild Kids Clubhouse is a partnership between TD Bank, America's most convenient bank, and the Boston Celtics to bring children from nonprofit youth organizations to home games at the TD Garden. Tonight, we welcome the Greater Salem, New Hampshire Boys and Girls Club. Transportation provided by Limos by Liz. At TD Bank, we're committed to supporting the communities we serve by making a difference together. Celtics right now up by 4. Love that hair. Wow. Gotta love orange.
Orange hair.
All right, speaking of scary and Halloween, here's Greg with his Simmons sideline report.
All right, Gary, thanks so much. You mentioned earlier Jermaine O'Neal sitting out this one. He's inactive with soreness in his left knee. Only played in 12 minutes in each of the first 2 games during the regular season. Missed a lot of time during preseason and training camp with a variety of injuries, including back, hand, and hamstring. I'm told the left knee soreness is not that big of a deal. He did miss some time late last season with the Miami Heat with the same issue, soreness in that left knee. But again, I'm told it is not considered serious. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Greg. Maybe semi tonight. Luke Carringody, both of those guys are dressed this evening.
Well, when they had the opportunity to put Semi in there, they went small. And that seemed to pay some dividends. Now Rondo is 0 for 3 now at the line, right? I knew they would break though.
You're awesome.
1 for 4.
You're awesome. You're a computer. Who needs a laptop when you have Tommy around? Douglas is on the floor along with Toriak Walker-Mason for the Knicks. Douglas going hard.
That was nice. That was a nice little move.
8 seconds on the shot clock for Chandler. Hard to the hoop. Splits the defense and grabs 2. Celtics coming back with Rondo, KG, Nate, Ray, and Marquise Daniels in the game with Bill Walker on Marquise. Alley-oop. Garnett. They kick it back out through Daniels, and here's Nate Robinson. Fundraising. Screen by Chandler. They try to double him. Somebody's going to be open, and it's Wilson Chandler. We've got a technical foul here. And I think it's going to be on Chandler.
A technical foul has been called against New York's number 21, Wilson.
Wow. The guy makes a hoop, and he gets called for a tech.
What did he do?
I think he wanted a foul. Don't we all?
Oh, boy, this is going to be brutal. This is going to be brutal deciphering that. Oh, man. Wow.
Must have been something he said. Maybe he said something to the official.
I don't know.
I mean, Josh Tibbin made the call, the official.
Yep.
For the Celtics, number 34.
Mike D'Antoni talking to Leon Wood saying, come on, people.
That was the young official called it through. And I'm sure they're sending memos out to the young official. Don't take any guff from anybody. That means you.
Yeah. Shaq is back in the ball game. KG, Ray, Nate, and Paul Pierce. Little Nate slicing and dicing. Pierce calls for it. Ray has it. Chandler will get the rebound. Bill Walker.
Boy, that launcher.
Yeah, he didn't shoot a lot of those when he was in Boston.
No.
Chandler's on KG. They double him. Pierce is going to be alone. Foul is going to be called underneath on the Celtics. Shaq is going to get called for plugging things up, I guess, Tommy. Got a foul for getting in the way. Stoudemire's back in. Bill Walker goes out of the game for the Knicks.
Well, if I'm Walker, I'd do the same thing he's doing. They want. I got to show him I can make threes. I'm going to play on this team.
You're right. With this team and this coach, sure.
Boy, what a shooter now. He's knocking down those outside shots.
12 points for Wilson Chandler, 6 of 10 from the floor. And Mike D'Antoni said, you know, this guy can start, but they want to use him off the bench for just this purpose.
That's a good idea.
There's the Diesel. Douglas launches. Launches is the operative word with this team. You're right, Tommy. You launch, you play. It's back up by 1. Torioff in a mismatch is trying to guard Shaq. They'll double him. Nice bounce pass to KG. Pierce is going to draw the foul.
Watch Shaq on the puck out. I mean, he's rebounding against 4 blue jerseys there. All right. That's why it's going to be tough for anybody to get offensive rebounds. I mean, Perk in his career has been handling that situation, having to offensive rebound against 2-3 guys. Because KG is standing on the perimeter 15, 18 feet, and the defense is designed to, when the shot is taken, for 4 guys to get back quickly to protect against easy baskets on the break.
Well, Chandler picked up his 3rd foul on that, so he'll go to the bench. And we've got Felton, Stoudemire, Gallinari, Torioff, and Fields in the ballgame for the Knicks. The ball will go up and over.
Well, there's one thing Pierce should not do against Gallinari, and that's shoot jump shots. Gallinari, every time Pierce drives, he stands straight up and yells, "Help!"
Ray Felton back in the game. 7 in the shot clock. KG in the face of Gallinari. KG trailing. Shaq couldn't handle it.
Now that's bad stuff right there. I mean, there's no way Shaq is going to be able to score.
Gallinari looking for the open man, and it's Fields on the baseline. The Knicks are opportunistic. If you make a mistake, they'll make you pay. Doc wants to talk it over. Knicks are up by 3. Celtics in New York at the TD Garden in Boston. 5:16 to go until. Hey, Celtics fans, tickets are on sale now for all regular season home games at the TD Garden. Don't miss your chance to be there live as the series take on some of the NBA's best at home this year. To purchase your tickets today, log on to Celtics.com. Call 1-800-4-NBA-TIX or visit the TD Garden box office. The It's Real replay is sponsored by Wendy's. You know when it's real, Tommy.
Well, there's 2 things wrong on this defense, and you're going to see what happens is when you don't talk, there's a guy back there dragging on to set up a pick, and the little guy doesn't know it. So Shaq never gave out the big yell. And but you also, if you're a guard back there, all the time have to be aware that somebody may be setting a pick. So you got to take a look, and every once in a while, out of the corner of your eye. That was an easy 2 by the Knicks, just off a simple play because the Celtics didn't talk.
Celtics were shooting at 50% from the floor. They dropped down to 43.8% from the field here as they trail the Knicks by 3. Just over 5 to go in the second quarter. Mozgov is back in for the Knicks. Shaq with the offensive board. And that's been the way the Celtics have played tonight with the turnovers. Greg Dickerson with the Simmons sideline report from the huddle.
And turnovers an issue during that last time out. Doc Rivers simply asking his guys, you know what the problem is? Everybody kind of shook their head, and he said turnovers. That was the 11th turnover of the game thus far for the Celtics. They had 20 the other night in the loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers, guys.
Thanks a lot, Greg. Only 6 for the Knicks in this game. 10 on the shot clock for Gallinari. Shaquille O'Neal rips it down, and Stoudemire getting physical in there, and he'll get called for the foul for Amar'e Stoudemire. That's his 2nd personal on the night.
Well, Shaq is taking up space. There was Pierce bothering that shot, and there's over the top. When you go over Shaq's back, it's a big back.
It's a big back. You got to be stepping on something like him to get there. Ray. Garnett uses a screen from Shaq. Boom. KG, nice defense. Garnett with the steal. Over to Rondo. Felton is back on defense for the Knicks. Ray. There you go. Celtics back by 1. Stoudemire will take it. Pierce with a rebound.
That's what you want Stoudemire to do. Fall away jumpers.
Big Shamrock. Welcome to the TD Garden. Gary Tanguay from Mike Gorman. He's feeling under the weather tonight. Tommy Heinsohn along with our guy at the sideline, Greg Dickerson. No question, Mike is enjoying this game from his couch this evening. Foul is going to be on Pierce. Third on the team here with 3:32 to go in the second quarter. Rondo gets picked off. But it's going to go the Celtics' way as the Knicks commit the turnover.
Well, that's the second guy that tried to make something happening by penetration, and nothing was there. And really, the smart move would have been to bring it all the way out.
The guy with a hot hand for the Knicks, Wilson Chandler, on the bench in foul trouble. With 3, he's got 12. Stoudemire takes it hard to the paint, draws a foul. He and KG getting a little physical in there, as one would expect. That's no surprise there.
Well, he forced him to go to his left. This is a good sign. And there's Shaq trying to beat a big plug, but didn't quite get to the drain.
Shaq, that's his first personal on the night.
No, he's got more than that.
Shaquille O'Neal, according to my stat, that's what I've got here, unless this is wrong. I've got Garnett with 3. I'll blame it on my computer, Tommy.
Yeah, he had one earlier on that.
You're right, he did. Maybe they missed it in the books. Modern technology cannot match the mind of Tommy Heinsohn. Pierce. Mozgov with the board. Quick outlet. Ray's right there to break it up. Stockton was looking to get something cooking. 2:50 to go here in the second quarter. Celtics by 1 against the Knicks. We'll be back.
Welcome back to the TD Garden. 2:50 remaining in the first half. Celtics leading this one 41-40. I'm Greg Dickerson alongside A. Sherrod Blakely from CSNNE.com. Presented by Roach Brothers Home Delivery. Sherrod, Doc Rivers just talked about it during his last time out. Turnovers continue to really hurt this basketball club.
Yeah, and you know what? That right now, that is really making it very difficult for this team to move forward and progress the way they want to. Because if you keep making plays and scoring, you're giving the ball back, you're not going anywhere. So they've got to figure out a way to cut those turnovers down, because a lot of them are unforced, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And I know a lot of people look at the point guard. Doc Rivers saying before tonight's game, it's not Rajon Rondo. Rajon Rondo is not the reason that this basketball team has been turning the basketball over as much as they have.
No, it's been a lot of different guys, and a lot of it has to do with chemistry and guys, frankly, figuring out what their roles are going to be in this team. And the other thing I noticed really in the first half was guys are trying to be too unselfish. They're making that extra pass instead of just the extra singular pass.
Much more from A. Sherrod online, our website, CSNNE.com, delivered by Roach Brothers Home Delivery. Michael said it, or Gary will send it back to you.
Oh, come on, Greg. We knew it was going to happen.
Over-under was 1, Gary.
We knew it was going to happen. But listen, Tommy's already smarter than the computer. Shaq does have 2 fouls. As it was updated during the break. No match for the mind of one Tommy Heinsohn. That is Felton, who drains the jumper.
Well, Sherrod hit it on the head. They're going the extra pass, and that's where the turnovers are coming from.
Paul Pierce slips on the floor. 11 turnovers for the Celtics, resulting in 11 New York Knicks points. Ray can't get it to drop. Gallinari grabs a loose ball. Gallinari Amar'e will take it. Fields fights for it underneath. Stoudemire gets that one to drop. Amar'e Stoudemire with 7 points in this game at 14 minutes.
That was a hustle play by Fields. Up that rebound. There's your T-guard.
KG's feeling it from outside. 8 points for KG, 4 for 7 tonight. Felton finds nothing. Ray looks to drive into traffic. Pierce is open. He'll drain it. A 3 for Paul Pierce, and the Celtics are up by 2 with 1:11 to go here in the first half. Foul is going to be on Shaq as he went over to guard Stoudemire, and that will be the 3rd on the big Shamrock. Baby will come into the game.
Take a look at Ray. They move the ball up quickly. There's Fields making the dumb move, and it goes out quickly to Pierce as they cave the defense in on the penetration.
It's time to look at the first of 3 Amica game updates presented by Amica's 3-point coverage, home, auto, and life. Field goal percentage dead even right now. There are the turnovers, and Sherrod talked about that.
Now, you know, an up-tempo team like the Knicks should have more turnovers than the Celtics. The Celtics are turning it over on their half-court offense.
Celtics with the advantage on the boards. Baby. Blue sky, Tommy.
Yeah, hands in there.
Baby's perfect. 4 for 4 from the floor. Mozgov. Garnett with another rebound. Looking long for Ray. It's broken up. Baby picks up the loose ball. Back to Baby. Stoudemire with the blocking. Here come the Knicks the other way. 35 to go in the half. Bodies are flying everywhere.
Well, I'll go for the last shot here.
And Garnett is wide open.
Oh. Not if you got a layup.
10 points for Kevin Garnett, 5 of 8 from the floor. Celtics are up by 4 with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A number of momentum swings in the first half in this game. Now the Knicks working for the last shot. Gallinari will take it. Pierce will hoist it. And that is the score at the half. 50 to 46. The Celtics lead the New York Knicks. Coming right up, it's Halftime Live presented by McDonald's. Kyle and Donnie will have some analysis of the first half, and Jess Moran will have a Chevrolet Sportsnet Central update. Kyle and Donnie, fellas, Kyle, you keep it Donnie in check over there. Don't let him push you around. First half replay was brought to you by AAA. Your license to save. To join AAA, go to AAA.com. Gary Tanguay from Mike Gorman, who is feeling under the weather tonight, along with Tommy Heinsohn here at the TD Garden. Celtics up by 4 as we start the third. Tommy, what are you thinking?
Mike, this is for you, Mike. What do I think? I think the Celtics have to go in and reevaluate what they've done in that first half. They need more emotion. They need to get on their toes, and they need to be super aggressive against this team. Sharon hit it right on the head. They're making the extra pass.
Rondo goes down hard on the floor along with Ray Felton. Foul is going to be called on Rondo. The Lincoln courtside cam right there going for the loose ball. Knicks shooting 42.9% of that first half. Celtics shooting 46. Stoudemire comes out firing. Amar'e in double digits with 11 points on the night.
Yeah, he got right in his range. One dribble in his range.
KG in the paint.
Great little pick by Shaq.
28 points in the paint for the Celtics tonight. Shaq helping out, communicating with Pierce, and Stoudemire forces the jumper. And there's KG with another rebound. That sounded good timing when out for the hoop.
Well, they're aggressive now, and they're taking their shots. They're not overpassing.
Pierce on Gallinari. Gallinari goes to the hoop. Pierce gets called for the foul. Now let's check in with Greg Dickerson with our Simmons sideline report.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Lawrence Frank, and just as you guys talked about the turnovers, Lawrence talked about the turnovers as well. 11 of them in the first half. He credited most of them to, well, overpassing, something you guys just discussed, trying to make that extra pass, as Lawrence Frank said. He said, listen, sometimes it's okay to shoot. Defensively, Celtics were pretty happy with what they did against the Knicks in that first half, especially from behind the three-point arc, where the Knicks were just 3 of 13, shooting 23% in the first half. Guys?
Thanks, Greg. The Knicks are 80% from the free throw line, 8 of 10. Pierce with 15 to lead the Celtics, and 12 for Kevin Garnett. Chandler 12 first half points off the bench for the Knicks, and 11 for Amar'e Stoudemire. Nice hustle by Rondo. Yeah!
Rondo is digging in.
Shaquille on the other end of that Rondo assist. 8 points for Shaq. 13 assists for Rajon Rondo tonight. I think they're going to call that one on Kevin. He's backing Gallinari down and trying to get position.
This is a Tommy Award play right here. Rondo can't hold on to it. Goes and gets it. I mean, and then finds a wide open shot. That's alertness. That's being on your toes. Basketball.
This season, Tommy points and the Tommy Award are brought to you by your New England Nissan dealers. Ray Felton. 9 points for Felton in this game. Well, Tommy, you talked about in the first half, along with Sherrod, a lot of passing going on by the Celtics, leading to turnovers, but it'll go back the other way.
Well, he stepped in bounds. So throw the ball, put it in play. Can't do that.
9 turnovers for the Knicks and 13 for the Celtics. KG puts it to the floor, and a block is going to be called on Stoudemire. And Gallinari calms him down. Amar'e got up, was looking to say something, but as you know, with the officials, you have to be careful.
There is the step-in violation.
Three fouls on Stoudemire for the Knicks. Screen by Garnett on Gallinari, and Stoudemire comes out on Pierce. Pierce works it. Rondo comes up with the board. Kevin Garnett. 14 points for KG.
Thank goodness for a rebounding point guard.
That's right. 14 assists for Rondo to go along with his 5 rebounds in this game.
That was a nice pass by Stoudemire.
Pierce on the move, blocked by Mozgov. Pierce comes back with it, 14 on the shot clock. Pierce puts it back up. Comes up with it again.
That's what I want to see. Get in there. Get your nose dirty. Paul Pierce will give it to you. There he goes back and gets it. Back again. Goes back and gets it again. There's the foul. Extra offensive rebounders. That's what the Celtics were missing in the first half.
Gallinari is called for the foul. He will go to the bench. Mozgov will go to the bench. Chandler in the game. Chandler has 3 fouls, 12 points for the Knicks. Torioff checks into the game for the Knicks, and Paul goes to the line. 7 of 14 from the floor and 17 points. High score in the game this fall. Celtics have their largest lead of the game, 8. Ray's going to get called for the foul.
Celtics foul is on number 20, Ray Allen. That's his second personal, third team foul.
Shaq is on Torioff. Rondo tries to pickpocket Felton. Felton with an open look. Shaq rips it down. From Paul Pierce.
That's what I mean. Attack the basket. Shoot the ball.
Defensive 3 seconds called on the Celtics.
Here's the good play. Out it goes. They find Pierce. His man makes a charge to take him off the 3. Who was the foul on? Fields? Fields
No, it was there was no foul on that one time. Prior to that, it was on Gallinari. Pierce with the 33rd rebound for the Celtics. Outlet. Rondo on the other end. The Celtics are out rebounding the Knicks 33-16.
I think there's a message there. Everybody's on the boards. Get the ball first, then go.
Shaq gets called for it. Oh, it's KG, not Shaq, as he looks to help him out. That's the 4th foul on Kevin Garnett.
Watch Pierce on the Rondo and right up the floor. Perfect. Now there were 4 white jerseys going for the rebound instead of hanging out on the perimeter.
Stoudemire is 5 of 6 from the line. Foul situation for the Celtics. 4 fouls on Kevin Garnett, 3 fouls on Shaquille O'Neal. Baby will come into the ball game. And Shaq is going to take a break. Shaq will sit down for Baby Davis.
It looked like they got all ball.
I thought so. I thought they were going to. Originally, the official pointed at Shaq. I thought Shaq got him with his hip. Another rebound for the Celtics. Another rebound for KG. Nice defense by Fields.
Yeah, he stayed right in front of him.
KG cannot draw it. Wilson Chandler off the bench, red on as usual. 13 points for him. Scratch that 14 points for Wilson Chandler on the jump shot. 8 on the shot clock for Rondo. Baby will take it from the corner. He is on fire tonight. Glenn Davis, he's 5 of 6 from the floor. 10 points for Baby.
Now Ray's got the point guard. Ends up having to pick him up in the transition.
3 for Stoudemire. He's heating up. He's got 15. Toriop goes over to help Chandler, who was on Pierce, and they swing it. Shot clock down to 10. Pierce can't get the deuce to drop. Fields comes down with a rebound. The Knicks Felton looks to move it. It's going to stay Knicks' way. Celtics by 7. Very energetic third quarter, to say the least. Don't go away. 5:58 to go in the third, and happy Halloween. Tonight's game is brought to you by Simmons, the smart choice in plumbing products. And there's the score here from the Garden. Celtics by 7. It's Halloween a couple days early, I guess. Celtics fans, tickets are on sale right now for all regular season home games at the TD Garden. Don't miss your chance to be there live as the C's take on some of the NBA's best at home this year. To purchase your tickets today, log on to Celtics.com. Call 1-800-4-NBA-TIX or visit the TD Garden box office.
Well, Paul Pierce has made his presence felt dramatically in this third quarter. Here he starts off with a 3, comes up behind the break to get that one. Then he fights for this rebound. There's 3 white jerseys underneath. He converts. Then he comes hard driving to the basket. Big rebound. And an assist off of that. So Pierce scored 7 points, had 4 rebounds and 1 assist in just over 6 minutes in this quarter.
Paul Pierce with the double-double tonight. 19 and 10. 3 of 5 from 3, and doing it tonight, Tommy, he has not gotten out of the line. Only 1 foul shot tonight for Paul Pierce, 0 for 1. Fields looking to inbound, and we'll see Chandler will have it up top. Toriop on the pick on Pierce. They're trying to get Rondo off of Felton. Amar'e kicks to Felton. Front rings the 3. Offensive board by the Knicks. Foul called on the far side of the floor. Foul's going to be on Paul Pierce. It's third for Pierce.
Here's Toriop. He does this really nice. Watch him just go in there, and that's Pierce. Little wraparound.
Knicks are very good from the foul line tonight. 12 of 15.
One shot, guys.
Toriop, of course, we remember with the Lakers that went to Golden State, came over in a deal, and 4-player deal in which David Lee went to Golden State from the Knicks in a signing trade.
Well, you went to Salem's witchcraft school, didn't you?
I've been working on it, brother.
Boy, I'll tell you, you just right on cue.
You're my wizard, Tommy Heinsohn. 8 on the shot clock for Baby, who's feeling it tonight. But, Shaq almost comes down with a great hustle by Glenn Davis. Timeout call by the Celtics.
That's a Tommy point for Davis.
Baby was all over the floor on this one.
Takes the shot, just rolls around the rim. Shaq gets a finger on it, but here comes the fumble recovery. And there's the timeout.
Tonight's Kia card is presented by Kia Motors. Kia, the power to surprise. Amar'e Stoudemire signed with the Knicks this summer for 5 years and $100 million. He was a Western Conference All-Star 5 times, 4-time All-NBA. And one of only 3 All-Stars to play all 82 games last season, a true Iron Man in Amar'e Stoudemire, who has 15 points, and 5 rebounds tonight for his new team in the New York Knicks.
Well, right now the Celtics really got to get it going and play that good defense against this team.
Felton will guard Ray on the inbounds, and Chandler is on Pierce. Move to the hoop. Baby is on Stoudemire. Felton kicks it for Fields. Back out to Fields. Here's Chandler. Little touch and shot. Shaq with the board. Baby's up the floor. Now here comes the Diesel into your picture. Eight on the shot clock for the Celts. Screened by Baby. Pierce has a block by Chandler, who keeps it in bounds. Fields has Felton on the wing. Fast break for the Knicks.
3-on-1. That's not what the coach would order up. A 3-on-1.
No siree. Not on the blackboard. Only if you're with the Knicks. Torioff is doing his best to handle Shaq. Muscles his way in there.
That was get out of my way shot.
Got that right. Chandler. That guy is always hot. That's his first 3 of the night, though. 17 points for Wilson Chandler off the bench. The Knicks are within 3. Torioff trying to post up Shaq. Good luck with that. Foul is called underneath. Douglas checks into the game for the Knicks. Torioff is going to be called for the foul for the Knicks.
They get the ball to Shaq in the sweet spot. Shows one way and then steps into. They never really got into a double triple team. He was prepared to pass the ball if they clamped on him.
Shaq takes a break. 10 points in this game. 22 minutes for Shaquille O'Neal and 7 rebounds. Marquise is in the ball game, along with Baby, and Doc wants to talk it over here, telling his guys to come on over. Let's chat about this with Pierce, Robinson, Davis, and Marquise. The rookie Fields has blood on his hand, I think, Tommy. It seems to be his left hand, so it's an injury timeout, and they have to get him taken care of. Randy Moss returns to New England at Sports Sunday, presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. It's your home for the best post-game coverage at 7:30. Michael Felder and former Patriot Troy Brown will break down the game, and CSNNE.com. Patriots insider Tommy Curran and Ron Borges will debate who got the last laugh of the trade. Sports Sunday, 7:30, only on Comcast Sportsnet. I know Tommy watches Felder all the time.
You mean the hockey guy?
Yeah, the hockey guy.
I got nothing against hockey.
There's usually an adjective before the hockey guy. Expletive deleted. Pierce also on the floor for the Celtics. They inbounded with 12 on the shot clock. Fields is back on the floor. Rondo will take the J. 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. Rondo connects. Seven points, 14 assists for Rajon Rondo to go with 5 rebounds. Here's Fields. Line drives it in, the rookie out of Stanford.
He's a big kid. He gets up too. That was a shot down at the basket.
He's 4 of 7 on the night. He has assignment for guarding Rondo right now. Marquise looking to post up, and the ball is overthrown. Paul wants that one back.
That's not a good play.
Not a good play at all. 14 turnovers for the Celtics. Timeout New York. Celts by 3. 2:40 to go here in the third from the TD Garden. Part by SBLI, the no-nonsense life insurance company. Celtics are by 3 right now over the New York Knicks. 2:40 to go in the third. Tonight's NBA news is brought to you by Toyota's official website for deals, buyatoyota.com. Eric Dampier agrees to a 1-year deal with Houston. Last season with Dallas, you will see his numbers, and we know Shaq is not a fan of Mr. Dampier. Jason Williams of the Magic suspended 1 game for making contact with a game official following an ejection. Not a good thing to do. All right, let's go to Greg Dickerson with a Simmons sideline report from the huddle.
Couple things, Gary, from Doc Rivers telling his guys, listen, the ball's starting to stick. If it's not there, don't force it. Move it around. He also said to his guys as soon as he came into the huddle, listen, if it wasn't for all the turnovers, we'd be up by 20 points in this basketball game. 14 turnovers right now for the Celtics with 2:40 remaining in the third quarter.
Well, the Celtics are out shooting the Knicks 49% to 44. They're killing them on the boards 37 to 21. 38 points in the paint to 22 for the Knicks. So Doc is absolutely right about that. 50 to go on the shot clock here. Stoudemire. Too hard off the window. And Pierce with his 11th rebound of the game.
Good look.
Marquise on Ray Felton. The pick from Amar'e. Pierce with another rebound tonight. Marquise underneath. Boy, did he get up for that one.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. Felton picked him up. And that pass had to be right on the money.
15 assists for Rondo.
Oh, what a walk.
Loose ball. Stoudemire on baby. Rondo comes over to help. Swipes it away, Rajon Rondo. But it goes to Fields. He tried to draw it, but
that was an offensive foul.
Yeah. Pippen wasn't buying it. Rajon thought about it. Baby will set the pick. Stoudemire will jump out on the point guard. Great move by Glenn Davis.
Okay, he's got that move down. On the catch. Very few players make moves on the catch. Watch this. Boom, on the catch. The man is beaten on the catch. That is old style basketball. I've already gotten them beat. So many big guys stop, turn around, and let the guy get back into defensive position.
Fields with a foul. Davis is 12 points, 6 of 9 as you see Ronnie Torioff coming in the ballgame for the Knicks. I tell you, third night in a row, Baby's come up big for this team, Tommy.
Baby is going to have a great season. He keeps playing like this. I mean, he keeps playing like this. He's a candidate for 6 man.
Bill Walker into the game for the Knicks. Glenn converts. Davis with 13 on the night, 6 of 9 from the floor. Maybe a little too aggressive as Baby gets called for the foul, but very active. So they're at the limits, and Torioff will go to the line. 1:04 to go here in the third quarter. Let's check out some out-of-town scores in Miami and Orlando. The battle for the Sunshine State with the Heat up by 5. Dwight Howard had 17 in that contest. Second quarter action.
A lot of people saying, well, everybody's forgetting Orlando.
They got a big man from 5 feet in, I should say. A minute to go in the quarter. Rondo. Fields on him. Pierce. Waiting for the pick from Baby. Torioff switches off and goes to Paul. Paul swings with the Baby. Back of the rim rebound by Fields. Douglas for 3. Celtics up by 4. The Knicks love to launch. Typical D'Antoni team. They can get back in a hurry. Pierce looks to return the favor. Paul Pierce, 22 points on the night for the captain.
And the Celtics will get another look at it before the quarter ends.
You're right, Tommy. 5-second shot clock and game clock differential. Bill Walker. Rondo. And that's the way it'll end after 3. Celtics hang on 79-72 over the Knicks, who just won't go away. Fourth quarter action from the TD Garden coming right up. Celtics 79-72, the beginning of the fourth quarter here against the Knicks at the TD Garden. Tonight's Amica game ball, autographed by Tommy Heinsohn, will be awarded to a young Celtics fan at Children's Hospital Boston. Amica Insurance will also donate $500 to Children's Hospital Boston on behalf of that young fan. Amica, it's not just how you're covered, it's how you're treated. Let's take a look at some stats through the 3 quarters here, presented by Ace Tickets, 1-800-MY-SEATS. Field goal percentage for the Celtics hovering just under 50. Points in the paint, Celtics have been dominant. Bench points for New York because of Wilson Chandler. Baby on the miss. Roberts on the rebound. Chandler at 17 so far in this game off the bench for the Knicks with Fields. For Bill Walker. Speak of the devil, Wilson Chandler cannot get the bunny to drop, and Nate comes down with it. Celtics are on the move. Ray getting in on the act. Ray Allen, only his 7th point of the night, but a good time for him to get going.
Yeah, I think Ray in the fourth quarter is going to have a Ray Allen night.
Douglas on the miss. Baby to the hoop.
Well, they were now to try to take away the jump shot, and that it opened up the lane for Baby. Watch that. And Baby takes the hit, uses the body beautifully. I didn't say he had a beautiful body. I said he uses his body beautifully.
He's strutting his stuff on that one.
Mike would have corrected. But not you.
But no, because Mike's been with you for 30 years. He's built up some cred, you know. Me, I'm just here to open the door. Tommy, I'm here to hold the door for you.
Oh, come on, please.
Davis with 16 points for Big Baby Davis tonight. Douglas drains it 2. Celtics up 10. Largest lead of the game for them. Actually, the largest lead was 12. Check that. A moment ago. Stolen away by Wilson Chandler.
Daniels has to be alert there. He had his hands down. You got to get your hands up. And underneath the basket. Hands up.
Shot clock down to 7. Chandler on Baby. Spin move. Not his shot. It'll go Celtics' way. He's a better front to the basket guy. Or face to the basket guy, I should say. D'Antoni. Get that grimace on his face. Turnovers becoming a problem now for the Knicks. Marquise. Douglas comes down with the board for the Knicks. Gary Tanguay, Tommy Heinsohn, Greg Dickerson here at the TD Garden. Mike Gorman is homesick tonight. Mike, we wish you well. He'll be back for the next game. Gallinari. And Fields cannot get it to drop.
You got to block out, guys. Don't go for the rebound. Block out first.
Wilson Chandler gets the ball down low, and he's got 19, 9 of 18 from the floor. 8:45 to go in the fourth with Shaq and KG and Paul Pierce still on the bench. Ray. Eating up time. It got 10. You called it. 5 quick points from Ray Allen here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Roberts went hard to the hoop. Foul will be called, and it's going to be on Glenn Davis as we take you to break. Celtics are up 87-76 with 8:20 to go. Only a couple of days from Hallows Eve. And there's the score, 8:20 to go in the fourth. Celtics up. Celtics now presented by Arbella returns to Comcast Sportsnet on Tuesday, November 2nd at 11:30 p.m. Each week, host Michael Holley takes you inside the Celtics like no other network can. Player interviews, Celtics features, and a breakdown on the week that was. It's all in Celtics Now, presented by Arbella only on Comcast Sportsnet. The It's Real replay is sponsored by Wendy's. You know when it's real.
Well, it's Ray coming alive here. Watch him work his way down into the paint. Chandler gives up on him, and then they find him in the corner. Chandler can't stay with him and gets over on the left side and opens up Ray's shooting hand. Had no trouble at all knocking that three down.
And with Ray heating it up, there are 5 Celtics in double figures led by Paul Pierce, who's got 22 points, along with 12 rebounds. 14 for KG, 10 for Shaq, excuse me, and 16 for Glenn Davis at 21 minutes off the bench. So the Celtics will bring on Marquise, Ray Allen, Rajon Rondo, Baby Davis, and Nate Robertson against Felton Douglas, Amar'e Stoudemire, and Ronnie Turiaf for the Knicks and Bill Walker, excuse me.
You know, they kept talking about Big Baby playing center, and he is a two-position player. And the reason he's a two-position player is because he moves his feet so well on defense. He's not a shot blocker, but boy, does he plug the gaps. Shaq does it because he's big and wide. Baby does it because he's big and wide and quick.
Garnett back in the ballgame for the Celtics. Celtics lead by 10 right now.
They've got Walker on Rondo.
Here's Nate. In and out over Douglas, and Walker with the rebound for the Knicks. Felton kick out Turiaf. Hard for the slam for Ronnie Turiaf.
That was a great play by Felton. Everybody thought he was going to get it back to Stoudemire. He looked him off. Beautifully done by Felton.
Setting picks for Ray, but it ends up with Rondo. Back to Ray. The guards crash the boards. Baby gets up with it. They'll start all over again. Here's Ray. Rondo again with a rebound, but Nate Robinson is hurt. He is hurt. So there's an injury timeout. They have to take a look at Nate.
Well, here's the little guy in the middle of the rebound action. Must have gotten hit with an elbow or something.
He got hit in the wrong spot, I think. Paul Pierce is in the game now. Celtics, 4 starters plus Baby. Shaq is on the bench for the moment. Stoudemire on KG.
Boy, what a rebound by Baby.
Rondo calling for it. mismatch for Kevin Garnett with Walker on him, and he takes advantage of it. Kevin Garnett, 16 points. A 21 assists for Rajon Rondo. That is a career high, folks. 17 on opening night and 21 for Rajon Rondo tonight. Simply sensational.
Well, they got the ball right through the middle and to the weak side before the Celtics could react.
Looking for KG. Thought we had a 20-second for Rondo. KG not getting the call. Get an offensive foul.
There's Baby again. No, it was Pierce. Pierce held his ground, and they try to post him up right in the paint. Watch what's going on. Here's Pierce, picks him up.
That's the 4th foul for Amar'e Stoudemire. 4 fouls on Garnett. 3 on Pierce and Shaq. 3 on Gallinari. KG again. .22 assists, so Rondo gets his 22nd there, and Kuz has the record for 28 in the game. Amar'e's fouled while attempting a shot. Break in the action. Celtics by 10. And right now we're going to go to the studio. Kevin Walsh is standing by back at Burlington with our Comcast Sportsnet Central Update presented by Chevrolet. Kevin, it's all yours. Thanks a lot, Ray. It's the 22 assists by Rajon Rondo, T.
Yeah, and he just about fouled everybody. Everybody got a chance to score inside. Rondo had his head up, and just lots of hustle also on the boards. But there, once he gets the ball and you are open, you're going to get it. So Rondo with 22 assists and only 7 turnovers, and he's been handling the ball beautifully.
That's the Dunkin' Donuts high-energy play of the game. Sherman Douglas had 20 assists. That was the previous record held by the Boston Celtics. Last Celtics, I should say, to have 20
yeah, I was in the
by
game.
Sherman Douglas. And then Kuz had 28.
Yeah, I was in that game, all right? That was against the Lakers, and we scored 173 points.
How many did you have?
40-something. I don't know exactly. Sam had 30-something. Sam Jones.
Wow.
And Russell didn't play. Russell was sick.
That's probably why he got more shots, huh? Felton up top. Douglas. Another rebound for the Celtics. Rondo was his 9th rebound in this game. Rajon Rondo, what a night for him. He is a point and a rebound shy of the triple-double. Mike D'Antoni will talk it over. The Knicks have to come up with something here as the Celtics are up 93-82. Boy, Tommy, this guy has really grown up before our eyes. With the timeout on the floor, let's head across the street. Ace Ticket Studios. Kyle, what do you got coming up on Post Game Live?
But when I did those shows over there with you, I mean, it was awful that we had to punch tickets, too. I wonder if these guys are punching tickets in that.
Is she a devil? Is that what that is?
She bedeviled everybody.
Yeah, I know, huh? Yes. They're on their feet here at the TD Garden, 93-82. Celtics leading the Knicks. with just over 5 to go here in the fourth, Tommy. Chandler goes hard to the hoop. Pierce is going to be called for the foul. That's going to be the 5th on Paul. Felton with Ray in pursuit. Felton a clear path to the basket right there for Ray. Felton. 14 on the night for Felton.
I tell you, Kevin Garnett doesn't plug it up like Baby and
Shaq.
Yeah.
Big plug, little plug. Here's Marquise. Garnett has really been aggressive on the boards.
Yeah. And they need it right now. He's the only big guy in there. Well, he's in the pack here. Take a look. 4 jerseys right around there, and
call a foul on Walker on that one. Kevin Garnett with 8 rebounds in this game. Had 15 in the last game at Cleveland. Clap your hands, Tommy. You digging the beat, huh?
I got the beat.
You get that?
I got that beat.
8 blocks tonight by the Knicks. Very active team. Leon Woodard's over there telling KG and Bill Walker to just cut it out, guys. Holding up the hands. Not me, not me. I didn't do it. Mom, I didn't do nothing. Dad, I didn't do it. I get that a lot at home, Tommy. Stolen away from Marquise by Felton, who's on the move. Amar'e is strong to the hoop. Pretty glass. Knicks looking to make a run here. They pull it to within 7.
No turnovers, guys. Come on. Get a good shot every single time.
Big Baby is getting ready to check back into the ball game as the Celtics want to close this one out. And Ray Allen in and out.
Well, need to have those kind of shots.
They started the quarter strong. Felton, nice move. 10 rebounds on the night for Rajon Rondo. Tipped in by Kevin Garnett. 18 for Garnett. 10 boards, 22 assists, 9 points for Rajon Rondo. Stoudemire dunks it home with 20 points, tries to quiet the crowd. Rondo, nice dish. 23 assists for Rondo.
Get in the paint, get your hands at the letters, and expect the pass.
An amazing 52 points in the paint for the Celtics at 23 assists for Rajon Rondo. Garnett called for the foul. That'll be the 5th on KG. Baby checks in and Fields checks in for the Knicks.
How many fouls on Baby?
Baby, my friend, has 5 fouls on him.
Let's take a look at Rondo. Right back at caught Stoudemire looking.
Mike Callahan says, okay, guys. Just like visiting the pitcher's mound. Let's go. Break it up here. Stoudemire to the line. Shooting very well from the foul line tonight for Amar'e Stoudemire. 8 of 11 from the free throw line. It worked that time, Tommy.
You're good.
Oh,
Mike
trying.
must have been tutoring you on the side there.
He does. He works with me. Feels sorry for me. Here's Pierce. Double team. Kicks it out to Baby. 5 on the shot clock. Needs something from Ray. He finds it. Pretty move, Ray Allen.
Yeah, Stoudemire just let him go.
Ooh, Baby might have been nailed with that one as he threw his shoulder into Felton. We'll see if they call him for it. Yeah, it's going to be called on Baby. That's going to be it for Glenn Davis tonight.
Here's the Ray Allen drive. Watch what happens here. Watch Stoudemire right now. He just says, I'm not bothering that shot. Baby gets a standing ovation. He picked it up and he plugged the gap that time because somebody didn't talk and pick up Felton. So Felton goes to the line. Well, Nate appears to be okay.
We don't think he's singing soprano anymore, so Nate's back in, and Ray, Paul, Rondo, and KG. As the Knicks have gone cold from the foul line here in the fourth quarter.
Please, that's the reverse.
Oh, sorry.
Please.
Sorry, Tommy. I know. I should know better. Just remember, I'm still an apprentice. Mike is the senior wizard. Shaquille O'Neal is in the locker room. We're not sure why yet. 10 on the shot clock for Rondo. A point away from a triple-double. Here's KG. Wow.
Great play by Rondo. Worked the clock down, too.
24 assists for Rajon. The record is 28 by Kuzi. Douglas. Paul Pierce grabs his 13th rebound tonight. Slapped away by Stoudemire. That's 9 blocks on the night for the Knicks. One advantage that the Knicks have in this game. Fields, far side of the floor, and he drains the three. 1:38 to go here.
This is time to work the clock down. Last 10 seconds go into something. Well, Nate's got a big guy on him. Doc's going to call time.
Doc's going to take a break. Full timeout. Celtics in control of this one. We're just under 90 to go from the TD Garden. Welcome back. Celtics in control of this one over the Knicks. They did not make the same mistake in the fourth quarter that they did against Cleveland. They're closing this one out. And a terrific night for Rondo dishing the ball.
Yep, and there is the little behind the back for KG. Got him his shot. Watch this. And nobody out there to bother him, and that was well within his range. Big hoop for the Celtics.
Last Celtic to bust 20 was Sherm Douglas, 28 assists. Held by the great Bob Cousy. Of course, he was giving the ball to Tommy Heinsohn. Rondo a point away from a triple-double tonight. And the crowd is loving every minute of it. Paul Pierce already with a double-double this evening. Same thing for Kevin Garnett. Big nights all around for the Celtics. Six in the shot clock for Rondo. Sniffing a triple-double. Stoudemire is going to be called for the foul using the leg. 5th on Amar'e.
Boy, just forced the mismatch here. Watch what he does. The big guy has to come out and get him, Stoudemire, and then he just keeps going. That's a speed mismatch in favor of Rondo, of course. And every time when I was coaching, that's what we play for, a speed mismatch, not the size mismatch.
I believe that. That makes sense. And there it is for Rajon Rondo, his 5th career regular season triple-double. Amazing. 17 assists Wednesday night.
Yeah, this kid is something else.
24 assists tonight.
And I love the competitiveness. I got Nate in there, and he's going to handle it because he's a better free throw shooter than Rondo.
Nate is milking the clock. Chandler with the board and 44 seconds to go in this one. No question the Knicks are an improved team, but the Celtics were up to the task. Amar'e not quitting, to the hoop and the foul.
Here's the drive. They took him off the 3.
And that's going to be good for KG.
Marquise played Stoudemire in that game. I believe it was in New York. The preseason game. Did a pretty nice job on him.
Kevin Garnett getting a round of applause from this TD Garden crowd. 12 of 17 from the floor for Kevin Garnett. The double-double, 10 rebounds to go along with those 24 points. And a very effective 24 minutes. Excuse me, 29 minutes for Kevin Garnett tonight. Celtics want to be careful. 4-point game right now because of Stoudemire to the line and a turnover. Douglas the other way. Looks for Felton. They swing it. Chandler, dangerous for 3. Paul Pierce with a huge rebound. And a foul is going to be called on Douglas. That's Pierce's 14th board tonight, Tommy.
Yeah, and Celtics lucked out that time. That Chandler, who's been their best 3-point shooter in this ball game, and they made a hard run at him, and he had to take the 3. But Paul Pierce is such a competitor. Whatever he needs to be done, he's going to give it his best effort. And with no big guy in there, he became the big guy. And he came up with the missed shot.
As Paul Pierce has said time and time again, I give the game what it needs.
Okay.
Which is pretty much what you just said, Tommy. Knicks want to talk it over. 5 points. The differential here with 20 seconds to go here at the Garden. What a night for Paul Pierce. What a night for Kevin Garnett and for Rajon Rondo. They look to close it out next. Led by 6 players in double figures, Celtics have a 5-point lead with 20 seconds to go here over the Knicks at the Garden. Tonight's Play the Game is brought to you by Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your certified auto center. Many of them tonight, Tommy, but this was sensational by number 9.
Rondo does what has to be done and then makes the sensational heads-up play after the hustle play. Look at him on the floor. That's an old football player going for a fumble.
You're right. The old quarterback. Nate Robinson, the defensive back, and Rajon Rondo, the quarterback. Fans are on their feet here at the TD Garden. They want to close this out. The rookie fields to inbound the ball to Stoudemire. He'll hoist the 3, and he makes it. Amar'e Stoudemire. 27 points.
Well, you almost say, let Stoudemire shoot it. And there was Marquise right there. But Stoudemire makes the shot.
He's a player. Landry Fields, the rookie, with the foul on Pierce. And the Knicks are not going away easily. Very competitive fourth quarters for the Celtics in their 3 games so far this season.
This is the big baby here coming up. I love Pierce when he has to shoot this. Look at him. Yeah.
Paul Pierce comes through. We get a timeout by the Knicks. 22nd timeout. And Paul Pierce gives the Celtics a little breathing room here with seconds remaining, 15.4 to go. The Knicks have the basketball, and Pierce with 25 points right now and 14 rebounds. Tommy, what do you see from this Knicks team? Obviously, with Stoudemire, they're a better club, but overall, do you think they're better this season?
Well, there's more people that they have experience, and they've got some competitive people, too. Stoudemire, he knows the coach knows him. Felton is going to be a key, I believe, and they got to make up their mind who's going to be the 2 guard. And so far, Fields looks like he may end up being that because he's a solid player that can do an awful lot of things. And defending a 3-point shooter might be the best thing he does.
We talk about Landry Fields here. He had 11 points tonight with 10 rebounds and a double-double in 34 minutes.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's not chopped liver for a rookie.
Stoudemire back to Chandler. But the Knicks retain possession. Knocked away by Marquise Daniels. It was clean. He'll just dribble out the clock. What a play by Marquise Daniels. Stoudemire wanted the call. He wasn't going to get it. And the Celtics hang on and they win 105-101 over the New York Knicks. Marquise Daniels.
Watch what Marquise does. Right there. Just swiped it right off his head. Nice play. A great play. A game, or pretty close to a game-saving play.
Now let's go to Greg Dickerson with the SBLI postgame conversation with the man. Greg?
Gary, thanks so much. A triple-double for you tonight, John. 24 assists. Why were you so effective in distributing the basketball tonight?
To who? Them or us?
For you. We'll get to the turnovers later. I want to start with the good stuff first.
Guys made shots. You know, that's all it is. I got to give my teammates a lot of credit. They kept believing in me. I probably played the worst half of basketball I've ever played since I've been a Celtic, but I just kept going and kept fighting through it, and, you know, they stuck with me.
Talk about making shots. You made a lot of baskets, or as a team, you made a lot of baskets around the hoop. Was that a place you thought you could attack 54 points in the paint tonight?
Definitely. We wanted to make a point of emphasis to get the ball in the paint, about the drive, about post, so that's what we did tonight.
3 terrific games thus far for Glenn Davis. What have you seen out of him?
He's just knowing his role. He's being solid. The ball's finding him, and he's doing what everybody asks of him.
How do you do a better job of limiting the turnovers as a team?
Well, it starts with me. I got the ball in my hands a lot now this year, so hopefully I can do a better job, and just got to slow down as a team.
John, appreciate the time. Congratulations on the win. It's Rajon Rondo, the triple-double tonight. Tonight's no-nonsense conversation brought to you by SBLI. Just a quick chat with an SBLI agent can ensure your team is covered with affordable life insurance. Call 888-GET-SBLI or visit